Afternoon, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Hopefully, you're all having a fantastic day. So, hi, Eliza. Thank you, Pat. And thank you, Eliza, for the bells. Hi, Ek. How are you doing? Okay, so plan today. I need to put a sign here and I need to turn that hand so it is the palms facing upwards and then put a present on the top of it. Well, that's a plan anyway. We'll see how it goes. Things may change as I go along. I plan to strip these logs rather than leave them this colour. So we need to put a sign up that it's the Spirit of Winter build. Now, I have a choice of making the words out of blocks or using you're recovering from your trip back. Well, I'm glad you brought the weather with you, because we've got warm weather coming up from Madeira and it's nice and warmer over here. So I'm glad you had a great holiday, but I'm glad you brought the weather with you too. Okay, so if I do blocks, then the text is going to be 5 tall. It would be 4, 5. Then we need a block on the top and the bottom. It would mean it'd be like that. That's going to cut off a good chunk of the lanterns, so I'm kind of inclined not to, and just use banners instead, which will reduce the size. Oh, you've been working on a game? That's awesome, Pat. That's cool. That's fantastic. You have a song stuck in your head, do you? Oh dear. Right, so if I'm going to use banners, then it's 2. The banners are 2 tall, which means this would need to be 4 tall. Which puts it at that height. Can bring it forward this way a bit, I guess. You're working on the Statue Valley project. That's awesome. Ooh, yeah, lots of debris still needed. Yeah, and yeah, been in the nether a couple of times, and yeah, no offence, that resource nether takes me 2 hours just to get somewhere where you can actually mine something or feel that safely without having to dodge all the lava puddles. So if I bring it closer this way, right, so 8, 9. So it'd be 16 blocks long. Let's see how far 16 blocks takes us. 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16. Maybe a little bit further back and over a little. That's 16 there. Reset is coming, but not an easy task. Exactly. I wouldn't expect it to be just yet. Not with Christmas and all the other stuff coming up. Right, so because we have the pathway, it's nice for it to be on the path. I think I'm gonna move it a block over, at least one. Then hopefully it'll be easier to mine debris after the reset. Okay, well, we'll put it up as high as it needs to be and we'll see how it looks. Thing is, I don't want it to block out the lantern either. It's a big wall. Or reset the resource world. Oh no, no. Yeah, not the right. The ancient debris for the statue that Eliza's been working all season on. Yeah, that would definitely scare a lot of people. Right, so let's try here instead and reduce it down. Oh, hang on, that was the right place. Looks like I moved it 2 blocks. We'll check in a second. I know. Because I'm going to be using banners. Wonder if I can put it on an angle. Because it's not like I have to use multiple blocks for a letter. Hi BKL, thank you very much for the lurk. So, I'm going to do it at an angle. Maybe across the base, closer to the lantern, and see if we can that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Okay. Twenty-two, 20, 16. Check there. I'm going to have to put a whole bunch of snow back if it doesn't snow. Also need to sort out some lighting behind it. Or next to it. Okay. Not 100% sure on the angle. It may need to be a bit steeper. If instead of doing 2s, I did 1s, how would that look? Yep. I know, I'm being picky again. So, this is a corner block, so 1, 2, no, I don't want 2 up there. Now that doesn't look right either. Originally, I was thinking of putting a sign in the snowman's hand. Right, so but I really want to put a present in that hand, so that was too steep. That I thought was too shallow. So maybe somewhere in the middle. One. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That might do. Looks like lots of happy people regarding potential the resource reset when it comes. Which I can fully appreciate. I need some do I have any sea lanterns? Let's take a look. Not there anyway. Because the sea lanterns would go well behind the cyan trapdoors. Or grab those and that. Or even, where are you? Try you too. Thoughts are churning in the brain. At least it's better than resetting the server. Definitely. I think there is still a whole bunch of people needing to finish builds. And mine hasn't even really got started. So if I do plan to finish it, I need to get a wiggle on. Hi, Ali. Thank you for the meows. Right, so get you, a whole bunch of you. I'll have to replace snow underneath those blocks afterwards. Nowhere near enough trapdoors. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, I found it on sound alerts. It's definitely a cool one. And Christmassy with it. So let's what I'm looking for. There we go. Do I do it this way? Yep. I'll put you back in a second. Come on, just give me the block. You're not going to, are you? Going to be awkward. That's fine. It's understandable because of that, isn't it? Yep. That makes sense. Let's place these that way and that way, which then allows me to place one there. Right, so this one's going to be problematic. Because that's inside. I mean, that would have to go outside. But that's inside as well, so it can't go. Okay. Just going to have to pretend. Yep. You have 5 cats, Pat. That's awesome. You there, you there. That gets those 3. And that fixes that one. It's just a couple of them at the back that's not going to have bits in them. Is there a Guardian farm? Public one, that is. I knew if I do that, I'm going to have to finagle with these. So never mind. Because I'm pretty sure there is somewhere. Oops, didn't mean to jump over. Take these blocks out in a second. No. I was thinking of maybe having something similar on top. Okay, we'll give it a try. If I don't like it, we'll take it out. You're almost finished with the second level of the game, and after that one, the game's is done. That's awesome. That's fantastic, Pat. Thing is, have fun. Want them at the back where possible. You need a lot of resources? What kind of resources? Do that. Let's go. Right, so this can only go one direction because there's only the one block, not the two. 1, 2. Ice and white concrete. Okay. And how much is a lot? Grab at that. So theoretically, I could put that one there. Kind of tempted to bring this one out an extra one. And let's make some more trapdoors. Oops. Means I need to do the same on this side. Two, three, four. Can't believe what date it is. We're at the 20th already. Right, that's not too bad. Now, the question is lighting it up. Frog lights have the purple, the red, is it purple, green? Yeah, it's purple, green and the yellow. Now, I wonder if the green would match. I was thinking candles or these, because these would match, but there's no way really to hang these. They would have to kind of place them behind. Yeah. It kind of lights it up behind. Very much considering it's kind of janky at the back anyway. Okay, it doesn't look too bad. It's not brilliant, but it's not awful either. So I need to get some banners. And then we need to make some letters, is what I'm thinking. So it says Spirit of Winter. Now I have the wool. Oh, does Kazza sell lettered banners? Or are they just the pretty ones? Just the pretty ones, as if they just anything with the banners for Huntress and Kazza. They do amazing artwork with them. There's not just anything with that. Right, so we have some cyan wool left. That'll give us a few signs. White dyes, that's not an issue because I should have a ton of bones here somewhere. And you need a loom. Yeah, Kazza's not on, so I'm just trying, like I say, it's just a case of needing some text for Spirit of Winter to go on there. Oops, I forgot. Oh, it's okay. Got plenty of wood here. But I don't have a loom, so I'd have to go back to base for a loom. Okay, let's make a quick trip to grab a loom. More stuff to add to the shulker monster. I keep turning around to close it and forgetting that there's a pressure plate there already. Pretty sure I have a loom in my workstation's chest. Pretty sure anyway. If not, well, we can always make one. I keep thinking I've got a light level block wrong somewhere, but then I remember that all the blocks in that biome are outside the trading hall are spawnable anyway for Enderman. Right, so workstations. Yep, I have a loom. Now, banner dye. Sticks. I think these only stack to 16. Wrong one, Pendle. Okay, that's just showing those, isn't it? Because it'd be a top, a bottom. Oof. Yeah. Yeah, they put a pressure plate there, which is awesome. Used to be a case of you could do these things in here. I don't think you can anymore, can you? Nope. They removed the option. Just have to try and remember how we do letters. Have that for an start of an N, which would then need a that, which would then need a that. Cyan dye. I need cyan dye, don't I? And that's green and blue is cyan. Cyan. I don't think I actually... I can grab some green, that's not a problem. And I can grab some blue from... Yeah, that's okay. We can do this. Yeah. I would assume so, anyway. Just purely copying one to another. But the actual making of the banners... You have to use a loom. They've got pernickety about it. Right, the clerics. I think they're across the hall, aren't they? You'd think I'd know. Yep, they're across the hall. Yeah, exactly. Only the copy piece. So, you can give me a few as well. Change to you. Gives me 2 stacks of cyan. Let's head back to the builds before I start making them, because otherwise I'm going to end up with 16 banners that I then need to move. Looking forward to the Christmas tree decorating tomorrow. So let's grab you. You there. Cyan. I want you. SPIRT blank or F blank WIN. Right, so a T would be the line across the top. Then the line down through the middle. And we need to put the border around it again. I'm doing the ones I can. You are. It's always fun. It's always a fun stream. WINT. I love to see what decorations people come up with, because they're so inventive with what they do. We want an eye, which is the one just straight down the middle. I find it again. So we want one across the top, one across the middle, one across the bottom, one down the side, then another border all the way around. And I'm sure there's a lot better way of doing letters. Oops, well, that's not the right place for it. WINTER, yeah. So an S would be across the top, across the middle, across the bottom, oh, oof, so that's more like an 8, but then would need to change that to the cyan. Nah, it's not right. Nope. It's nope. You can if you know which way they are, but I think I'm going to have to look up a website for some of the letters. Let's see what it has to say for itself. Ah, that makes more sense. Across the top, across the bottom, and the diagonal. It's okay, we'll just make a new banner afterwards for that, so across the top. The bottom one. Across the bottom, diagonal. Then we switch to the border. It kind of looks more like a Z than an S to me. Is there a way to... That's better. It's not brilliant, but it's better. But yep. Right, so X. Sorry guys, it's you're placing a lot of water. I guess it depends what you're doing, because usually if you can fill in 2 of the edges, it will fill in everything, usually. Right, so we want down the edge, I think it's saying. That does not look like a nice R. It's doing that. It's a shame you can't undo them. Nope, that really doesn't look right. I would love to. So yeah, ice. Fill it with ice and use a normal pick on it, or a fortune pick. Let's see if I can find a better design for an R, because that one looks awful. More options, reject all, save and quit. Right, so let's try a different one, because you're not going to do and you're not going to do. I'm glad coming by the die isn't that hard. That's awesome, isn't it? Pat's making the triathlon. So, according to this site instead, you do across the top, then you do a diagonal, then you do a down the side, then let's switch. Yeah. That in, and it's right, so it's that, and red purple. Any others that go down the side? Then it's a narrow one. That doesn't look right. Then it's a narrow one instead of the bigger one. So that's not right at all. Oh wait, we'll try again. That, I think it's awesome. I really do, Pat. Right, so it's the half one first. So the top half, then that, then the half down the side, then you switch the die to the other one, and then you do the narrow. Oh, that's wrong as well. My impressiveness for Huntress and Kaz's banner work is going up even more than it already was. And I was already very impressed. And it should be the half one of the colour of the background. Now it should be the narrow one of the die of the colour of the letter. Then we need the narrow one across the top. Then the narrow one across the middle. Then we need to switch it out and put, you can't, because it's a creative design and not a vanilla design. I should have double checked. Oh. Right, so apparently this is a survival friendly one. Look. Yeah, I don't have any coupons at all, so that's not happening. Right, so let's try again. And to be honest, it seems kind of a waste of a coupon for a letter R. So we want that. Then we want cyan with the triangle in the centre. Where's the triangle in the centre? Guess it's that one. Seems weird, but hey, we'll go with it. Switch back to the white. Then we want the narrow down the side. Then we want the diagonal across. And we want the one in the middle. And switch to the cyan again and put the border around it. Well, SPIR. Oh, I need two of these, so let's just copy it. That being said, there's two eyes. Let's copy this one as well. We need another T. Yep, and apologies, it's not very interesting copying banners and trying to figure out banners. Sorry. BIR. But I would like a sign there saying what the build is. Server just restarting, bless. That was Who did what? Oh, thank you for the follow, Alia. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. It's good to see you. Right, so spirit. So I need an F, which shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. Because an F should be this one, this one, this one, and then the border. It's all good. I appreciate it. It's nothing to apologise for. Thank you very much for the follow. How are you doing, Alia? So, we're getting there with the letters. So, that's not the right one. That's the right one. What have we got? So I guess the O is going to be top. Bottom and both sides. Followed by a border. You finish your build? That's awesome. I'll have to go and take a look at it. I'm one block too short. Is that only 15? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I guess I miscounted. I look forward to seeing it because the bits I had seen were looking fantastic. Yeah, I need to add one more block. Do I add it at the beginning or the end? Probably the beginning. Let's grab some more of you. Yep. Everything is definitely survival. Except the above, of course. But that's a whole different kettle of fish. Two, 1, 2, 1. So it should have come out to the next level here, but it's going to seem weird. It's a nice pattern 1, 2, 1, 2. And I'd hate to have to tear the whole thing down again. So it's one short. So if I add one block, I could bring that one back one and that one forward one, but it'll flatten it off a little. And it'd still look wrong. But I could add the one to the middle maybe and have a 3 in the centre. Let's get the block in first. So it'd be 1, 2. No, that won't work because I still haven't added the extra block. Okay. See if we can fix it this way. Yep, it'll have to do, otherwise I'm going to have to tear the whole thing down again. Thank you for the look, Pat. Right, so we need a P and a W. Let's see if we can find out how to make a W. I like the way they gave the whole naming of it instead of just showing us the patterns to use. Is this a vanilla friendly one? It is, so let's see how it goes. First of all, we need at least 2 more signs. So we need a W. According to this, it's a line straight down the middle. And then we need to switch out to the cyan and put one of you in. Switch back to the white and put the bottom dotted bit in. And then switch back to the cyan. And we have the narrow one down this side and the narrow one down that side. And then the border. No, that, which should be the white. That's just reversed it. That's not what I want. I want it in white, not... Okay. Let's reverse the colours. Thank you for the hydration. But the reminder is awesome. Right, so... In which case, the cyan is already there. So that needs to be a white. Then that one needs to be a cyan instead. Then this needs to go to white. Cyan border. There we go. Now, just one more final one. Hopefully it won't take too long and then we can figure out the rest of the build. The bits and bobs that need to be done. But we're not far off done now. Like I say, I do want to switch that hand around so it's this way instead of that way. So it's horizontal instead of vertical. So I can put a present on its hand. Right, so what have you got to tell me about a vanilla letter P? Letter P banner. Okay, so we need to go down this side, across the top. Then we need cyan. Across the bottom. We'll go down the side. and then across the middle. Thank you for the Christmas sign, Joe. There we go, we've got a letter P. Yay! Need to get rid of those later. That's not too bad. I don't particularly like the R's, but you just wanted to try it. Well, that's cool. Right, so we need to sort out this hand. It makes sense to have a present up there, as if the snowman's holding out a present. So we want my where's my iron shulker? Emeralds, paper, resist, carrots with blocks of iron. Do you want to put a whole bunch of floating candles around? Where is... Go. Gonna need at least more than one. Because, yep. I also need to get the measurement again of this hand. This poor snowman, this arm on it has been changed so many times. He can't know whether he's coming or going. Okay, I need the scaffolding. What did I do with the scaffolding? That's what I did with the scaffolding. So many alterations, bless him. It's not a brilliant arm, but it's better than the ones that have been there previously. Too far up, are we? Not too bad. Okay, here we go again. Kendall changing her mind on what she wants. Hang on, so how many wide is this? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 wide. So 8 wide means this needs to be changed to that. So it needs to be 8 tall instead. How many tall is this thing? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So by 13 wide, But how many long is this thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 18, 19, 20, 21. Go down to level 1. Okay. Poor snowman. He has no thumbs and his arm keeps getting removed. Good job we can build it back. Then I just have to figure out what height to start the hand at. Probably there. And yes, I know the stream is tomorrow, so it has to be done by then. So I can't keep doing too many changes. Right, so I want to start the hand about here. Ish. Or at least have the middle of the hand there. How's your thing going, Joe? The toy shop? Everything organised? I haven't been able to find any more eggs yet, but I will have another look later today. Lots of dragon heads, which I don't usually pick up unless you need them. You have plenty, yeah. I figured as much because they're not hard to come by, aren't the dragon heads? Have to do that thank you wall before the end of the stream as well. I meant to do it yesterday and only remembered about it after stream, which isn't good. So in about 10 minutes. We need to stop and start on that so it's at least done. I'll fix this afterwards. There's a whole bunch of people to thank. Just try not to walk off the edge. Right, so these should still be the middle blocks. Whichever one location its height it starts at. So the height is 8 instead of 13. It's 5 blocks different, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know it's not going to be the same shape, but if I have those blocks at least. Spleef. I have my starting point. Grab you. Any others? Okay, I thought I'd got them all. I guess I didn't get as many as I thought I did. I somehow missed a couple of blocks. To get you afterwards. Right, so this should go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not right. There's no. Let's go to 2D view rather than 3D view. That makes it easier. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That doesn't make sense. Yes, it does. Kind of. But maybe not. Let's move it up 1, 14 instead. Nope. Let's move it down 1 to 12. No, because that's 3. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 7 to the middle, that's 13. It has to be 13. Wonder if the height wrong. Nope. Because that was the height, it now becomes the width. And the width becomes the height. Let's go rescue this block and then just go double check that thing. Because I'm looking at the count and it doesn't look right. So where did you go? That's where you went. There we go again, Pendle. Right, so this is now the height. It should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the height should definitely be 8th. Which means the width should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6 is to here. That makes 7, 8. Let's go from the middle upwards. And that's one there is the middle. Seven plus 6, if it's an odd number. And it's looking like it's an odd number. It's 13. Oh, the shape of the hand's going to be slightly different. Let's try landing again. Unless I have that wrong. Yeah, maybe that's 20 instead of 21. Because that's looking more accurate. Right, so let's go down to level 1 and we'll do that. So, 1, 2, 3, 7 across. So I'm going to have to choose a middle block. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3, 4. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This should be 4, 1. That was the middle block before. Is now no longer the middle block. Okay, and then we come out 2 this way. Same that side. Then we come out one more on this. It's the time. Okay. Okay. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I want to stay there. So it should be 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This one goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In one, out one. And in one, out one again. Then one final in one, out one. Lines up with that. Come on, mouse, behave yourself. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In one, out one. In one, out one. In one, out another. Fill in, and in a second, as soon as I fill this layer in, we will go see about the thank you wall. I have the white dye, just need some dark oak banners. Not banners, signs. That is the magic word, signs. Come on. You're here somewhere. Knew you were. Okay. Right, it would help if I spell things right. If I'm going to put capitals on things, I should put them on all. I like we can now edit them. Let's do this again. Right, so we have where's Ali's name? I think I've spelt that wrong, so I may have to change it. Probably spelt Eliza's wrong. I'll have to change that again. Then there was Ek. And then there was Rulesy. And then there was Zordi. It's D-E-M, isn't. Oh, that should have a Y there. Come on. S-E-Y. Then there was Salvi. Who was a person? TP. And I probably spelt that wrong, so I'm going to have to come back and correct these. I know I'm missing people. Who am I missing? Somebody give me a whole bunch of ice. And other stuff. Hey, Pat. I'm trying to do a thank you ball and remember all those who helped. That doesn't look right. I know there was a whole bunch more people than that. It's good to have you back, Pat. Who else? Thought I wrote a text file down with the other people's name in. I'm going to have to troll through my memory or look through some of the early streams, because I know, was it autism? And who is it who is building the Home Alone build? Let's see if I can find their name. Oops. I know they're out this way somewhere. Here we go. Is there a name? This is a person who gave me a whole bunch of ice for the build. Can't see a name. Iced coffee? Yeah, iced, isn't it? And I think it were... And I'm pretty sure I'm missing someone. I'll have to troll through my memory bank, but I don't want to not acknowledge everybody who has helped. Because without all these people, there is no way I could have got all the presents and all the builds done because of all the resources required. Because people being amazing as they usually are on here. Well, that wasn't a very good flight. Like I said, a whole bunch of amazing people. Right, so the next level up would be Out 1 again. And then it should be 4. Then a 2. Then an in 1, out 1. And another in 1, out 1 to there. Would then come across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So under 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out 1. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. Whoops, wrong place. Come back. 1, 2. In 1, out 1. Hi, Eliza. Thank you for the meow. Right. So in 1 and out 1 again. But yeah, I know somebody else gave me a whole bunch of resources. I feel bad not remembering their name. Because they deserve to be thanked along with everybody else who's helped. Right, so according to this, it should just be 3. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2. Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. Be under there, and it would come out to there, and then this 3 should go. Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. Then it goes underneath again. So this one should be straight on top. Probably means the next one needs to be straight on top as well. What's that? Okay. Right, so the blaze rod is dynamic lighting. So when it's dark, it gives me additional lighting for you guys to see and me to see, and you can't place a blaze rod. Whereas an end rod or a torch, when you're working away placing blocks, you can actually place it. Whereas an end rod, you can't. If that makes sense, Pat. Yep, it gives off light because it is an end rod. This should be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It was a tip somebody in chat gave me not so long back, because I was getting a little bit, I wouldn't say angry, but annoyed at constantly placing torches. Right, so we've got that. So then we come into 1, 2, and then we stair step again. 1, 1, and this will go all the way across. Because it's 8, 1, and then down 1. Especially when you're streaming, it gets dark so easy. That one, so it should have stepped out and again. But even still, when you're digging tunnels, etc., looking for resources, it makes a difference there too. So 1, 1. Yeah, because if you hold a glowstone or a lantern, you can still place them, even if you don't mean to. I think it was DMC who told me about it. Right, so this one needs to come across 3. So whoops, that's not where I want you to go. There's a bunch of people on Titancraft who use it regularly though. So 3, then we stair step. There. That doesn't look right. Right, so you have the 3, and then we stair step down. 1, 2, 3. Stairs, the 3. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then this goes 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it should come in for these 2. Then 4 again. 1, 2. Yep. Then we'll stair step out again. You don't use dynamic lighting, it throws you off. That's fine, that's cool. Everybody is different on how they do things. So this one is this one, that one would be that one, and it would have gone out a bit further, except it goes into the arm. I tend to use the dynamic lighting, especially when I'm gathering resources. Just something I got into the habit of doing. You shouldn't be there. Which means you should be that one. Is that right? Hang on. In, out. You need to be that. Right, and then we need to fill this in. You're already bad at Minecraft. Oh, there's no such thing as bad at Minecraft. Everybody plays the game in their own way. And there's no wrong way to play it. 1, 2, 3. This second set should be a 4. So you can't possibly be bad at Minecraft, Pat, because there's no such thing. No. I have seen some of your builds and they are amazing. Don't run yourself down. The whole point of Minecraft is to have fun. And as long as you're having fun, then you're playing Minecraft perfectly. Because that's the main goal. Thank you for the follow, Minty Man. Much appreciated. How are you doing today? There we go. So that is the hand. And now we just need to put a present on top of the hand. And I hope it looks okay. Right, so let's drop it off. No, we'll drop it up in here. So what colour present do we want up there? Oh, thank you for the compliment. It is a means to an end. And I'm doing well. Hopefully you're doing fantastic. And I'm glad you're doing really good. Right, so let's see. What colour present should we put up there? Any suggestions? Let's see what have some lime. Don't think we've got a lime present, do we? That's a nice and bright colour. A red one. A red one is fine. We'll go with red then. Right, so where is the red? We have some red concrete here. Some gold blocks. Or Might be worth using red and yellow, or red and blue, or red and green. I'm thinking of the ribbon for the other colour. Let's take some blue. Red and lime. Okay, we'll go with red and lime. Right, so how much space do we have? A fair chunk. Or from there. That's one block too short. You. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3. What's underneath you? Awesome. There is a supporting block there. Nope, we want lime. Kendall, you want lime, not yellow. So let's see how tall we do this. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one we want to leave. And I want to put that one there. Right. Let's change you. You guys need to be changed. You've got a block above your head, Pendle. You need to move it. That's not right. Oops. Come on, mouse, behave. You. Right, so this is a top level. Oops, wrong place. Sort that out in a second. And then we have the snowman's holding a nice present. Unfortunately, I'm not very good at doing bows, so hey. We will survive without. Okay, we'll pop down here because I know I've missed a few blocks. Oh, you're okay. One more that didn't need to be there. And yes, I know. There's no mob spawning here, but still. Let's take a look. And then I'll see if I have any lime wool. Well, I haven't done that right, that's for sure. Yep. Missed a whole bunch of ribbon. I think it may need to be taller. I think it's, yep. It's kind of cute. It doesn't need to be too much bigger. I just think it may need to be just one more layer. Do I have any lighting blocks on me? Nope, but we can soon get some. I would love to be able to do a ribbon, but I haven't figured out how to do ribbons. But it's better that it's taller than it was. I have some green. Do I have green? I should have some green dye. Somewhere in this shulker monster. It's a shame you can't make carpet out of what's it? I get a whole bunch of resources and then I end up changing my mind what I'm going to build. I'm terrible. Plans always seem to change part way through a build. I know I have some white wool. Want you? Go. I knew I had some. True, I can go have a quick look under the tree. Come on. I still love this tree that TP's built. So most people have just done the 3-block thing. Or... Let's give it a try. You have a full ribbon on yours, do you? Next to the Christmas one. Yeah, I think I'd better keep it simple. Oh, that's kind of cute though. Oh, oops. I'm a terrible flyer, so apologies for making you all dizzy. So, in which case you need to come out. You need to come back. You would have to go up and up. Excuse me. You'd have to go up and up as well. I think I'm going to keep it simple though, because, yeah. There we go. And it's got a little lighting behind it. Not that I think you'll be able to see the bow, unless you're flying up, so I may have to make it a little taller as well. You know what? You only you also kept it simple in your gingerbread house. That's awesome. That's not enough photos, Ek. I think I'm gonna corner that one off slightly. How terrible does that look? Looks awful. I think I'm playing too much, I think. Let's keep it even simpler. There you go. Oh, Egg loves to take his photos. Right, so I do still have bits I need to finish. There's a whole bunch of people who need to start coming and claiming their present locations. It's beautiful, is it? Bring my hiking boots when I end up going there. Right, so we have a little present, and we now have a Spirit of Winter sign. Hang on. See what I can put in the shortcut. There we go. That way I'm not littering too much. But apart from a few tiny details, like additional candles everywhere, we're pretty much done. And I won't make you sit through my pudding. And I borrowed Salvi's idea. Again, Salvi is awesome. With all the details she does. She's fantastic. I really love what Salvi comes up with. Okay, but I am going to call it a stream there. It's 7:30 and it's time for me to have some food. I really appreciate you all coming by. Let's see if I've got anybody on my list. Just Mr. Joker, and he's been playing Valheim lately. And I'm trying to avoid Valheim spoilers because they've had a major update. She is a major decorating music man. Okay, I don't have him on my list. Is it just as you've wrote it, Pat? Let's just check. What I will do though is, because I am going to rush off, I will let you guys go whichever way you want. And so is Music Man 1017, is it? Yeah, I think I've seen him a few times. Hi, Salvi. I was just saying, you're an awesome builder with details, and I borrowed your present. Sorry. So, bye, Salvi. You take care of yourself and have a great day, okay? Bye, all.